Hello, Cedars. I want to give you an update about what's going on in our church coming up into this week, into this weekend. And as you get this, know there's just a lot that is taking place. So first of all, let's deal with what's happening with meeting in place at our facility. I was a part of a phone call last Thursday with the Alameda Health Services and the doctor that is in charge of making those decisions. And at this point, the feeling is just that it's not safe for churches to be meeting in building in place. I do want you to know that as we get that news, we're hoping to have another meeting on June 11th, which we will hopefully get a new update as to what is going on. One of the encouraging things that came out of that meeting was the idea that this thing that she called the family bubble could expand and that homes could handle up to 12 people. And in that, we're excited because that leads right into what we've been talking about in this idea of micro communities. And I need you to know that behind the scenes that we are working to try to make sure that we can put those together and make sure they're resourced and trained. We're already on that. But I just wanted to let you know that that is a possibility going forward, but we won't know probably until after June 11th. Now, all of our normal announcements are still going on. Wednesday Bible study at 7 p.m. is our study for our Thursday night study. And then, of course, our Sunday morning, which has the 4 Zoom classes. That is our preschool and kindergarten and our elementary. And then there's our middle school class, our ASL adult Sunday school, and then, of course, our adult Sunday school led by Ray Wimsett. And so those are available to you. Again, the home page of our website is the best place to go, and that will navigate you to where you need to go. And so in that, I just want to give you those updates. Again, very thankful to our staff and the hard work that they are putting in as we go forward. And again, as many of you experienced, it was so great for you guys to meet Sam Miller, our new youth pastor, last Sunday. Now, I do want to switch gears, and then the reality of I just want to have you hear your pastor's heart as we look around at what's happening in our communities and around our country as to what has happened and really the tragedy that has taken place. And I want to say something to you, and really is out of my heart that you hear me, that there are people that are just in their feeling is that they have not been heard and that tragedies like this continue to happen. Now, I believe that there is a righteous anger that comes out when someone goes, how come this is not getting fixed? And they leave their house to do a protest. And many times those protests have been, and we've seen them, have been nonviolent. They've just been saying, please hear me. This is so difficult. And at times, there are people that are obviously taking it to a level that I absolutely do not support, that are taking opportunistic opportunities to destroy properties and to take from them and to hurt people. That is not right. But that anger that had them go out their door because they're not being heard is not right either. And I just want to let you know that I just want us as the church to understand that we can echo voices that say, hey, I'm in pain and you're not able to hear me. And again, as people have protested, it gets criticized. A football player takes a knee, peaceably takes a knee, and that's criticized. People stand with signs, that's criticized. But how do you say, hey, enough is enough, or can we make a change, or can you hear the pain that I'm in? And so I just want to let you know that I stand with those not who are causing destruction, not with those who are hurting other people, but I stand with those that want to have their anger and their hurt and their frustration voiced. And I want to be an echo of their voice. I want to be one that says with them, I see you and I stand with you, and these kind of things should not be allowed. In Scripture, Jesus tells of a story of a man who was holding a party, and he makes the beggar and the poor man sit at his feet, but the rich man gives him the seat of honor, and Jesus says no to that. That we don't see anyone, that everyone is equal, that God sees them all as one, and that we are not to give elevation to one or the other. The church is to be a place in which all are welcome because of who Jesus Christ is. May we be a church that says to those people that are hurting, those people that have appropriately said and protested appropriately, saying, hey, this is not right. Can we say with you, we hear you and we stand with you? And no, I'm not standing with those that are shutting down roads and doing other things of destruction. But I do know that there's hurt and pain behind that can get lost really lost by seeing what the outcome was and still missed the message of the pain that was behind what they did. I'm not condoning what they did. I'm just telling you there's pain behind that. And I think as the church, when we should see a Jesus who sat, by the way, with the least of these, the tax collectors, the sinners, and gave them value, how do we give voice and value to those around us? I've been proud to see the nonviolent protests in Fremont of people just saying, look, can we have a dialogue? This can't be the way we go forward. And so I just want you to know that I stand with them and I support them. But may our eyes be on Jesus, because he's the ultimate answer to all of this. His ability to set us free, his ability to bring us together, and his ability to even have us see that if something's wrong, we speak into that wrong. Folks, I want you to know I'm praying for you and I'm thinking of you. There's more I would like to say, but at this point, I'm just going to say this. May we stand with those that are righteously angry and hurt, and may we have their back, and may we not put anyone above anyone else, and may we hear everyone equally, their pain and their concern. I care about you, I love you, and we'll be with you this Sunday.